Is that a chain?
Colton have on his hand? He's over there by the ring steps.
Big Swole unaware, oblivious as to what Colton Cage has in hand. Oh, come on.
Big shot, whatever it was. He just punched Big Swole in the face with it. And is that it? What in the hell did I just see?
Here is your winner and advancing in the Cobra Cup tournament, Casanova Colton Cage.
Casanova Colton Cage, the walking red flag, has just pinned Big Swole Justin Cole after hitting him with something, knocking him out. Colton Cage has moved on in King Cobra's Cup, and next week he goes head-to-head with the master of Fat Jitsu. Folks, Colton Cage has moved on to the semifinals, and I can't believe what's just transpired here on Memphis Wrestling.
Time to make the world recognize we ain't playing, yo. Off the top, smashing folk, hitting with the gun show. Everybody gon' flip, and that's off the rip. We are Memphis Wrestling, now you know who you messing with. 5-star, that's the name. Maria's here to change the game. M-Dub on my chest, got me slamming all you lame. You ain't know, you messing with the real dealer. From the super kicking, body slamming show stealer. Started out in the M, Memphis, Tennessee. Watching wrestling every Saturday on TV. It's only the beginning, now it's time to play.
Hello everybody and welcome to a huge edition of Memphis Wrestling. I am Dustin Starr alongside my broadcast tag team partner, Terrence Ward, and it is the semifinals of Cobra Cup. Right here today, we are on a collision course to SuperBout III.
That's exactly right. I like the pocket square you got going on, Dustin. Definitely showing off some support for MKZ, maybe?
Well, possibly, because today we are going to crown a new #1 contenders for the Memphis Wrestling Women's Championship. It is a fatal four-way in today's main event, where you've got Cassandra Golden, the Goddess of the Night Nyx, Nixie XS, and DDT all competing to see who goes one-on-one with MKZ at SuperBout III. But wait just a second, folks. I think we have a disturbance with some unfamiliar music. Oh my goodness.
Are you kidding me?
It's HollyHOOD Haley J. 1 second, Terrence.
You need to tell her about the desk.
Ladies and gentlemen, from OVW and Wrestlers on Netflix, it's former OVW Women's Champion, HollyHOOD Haley J.
Yeah, everyone here knows who I am. We want to know, where's Mackenzie Morgan?
Out here looking for the Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion, and unfortunately she's not here this week after the attack that transpired last week.
No, that's not what I want to hear, Mr. Star. I want to hear she's wrestling me tonight because I'm going to be the new champion.
Actually, there is a fatal four-way for the #1 contendership for the Memphis Wrestling Women's title. The winner advances to SuperBout III to go one-on-one with MKZ. I'm sorry, Haley.
You know what? I did not come here all the way from Kentucky. Hey, you watch your mouth. I'm trying to talk. The camera's on me. I didn't come here from Kentucky for no reason. You put me in that four-way tonight so I can become #1 contender.
Now that's not up to me. That's going to be up to Michael and King Cobra and maybe a little bit of Teddy Long.
It's up to me. I'm the Bouchetta with Patty. I'm from the streets. I get what I want. Put me in it. It's now a fatal five-way.
Ladies and gentlemen, HollyHOOD Haley J is wanting a 5-star five-way for the #1 contendership to the Memphis Wrestling Women's title. What do you guys think? Sounds like the fans are in.
I'm gonna beat out Mackenzie. I am. Ooh, she's a fan favorite. Who's next in line? Cause I'm gonna get them next in this five-way, honey.
Ladies and gentlemen, HollyHOOD Haley J is here in Memphis Wrestling, and she's calling out the women's division. More on this as it develops. Fans, don't you dare go away. More Memphis Wrestling in just a moment. Just interrupt the whole thing.
I'm VIP, I'm a big deal. My life a movie, I'm the one they wanna be still. And I'm a queen, yeah.
Trap. A nice reversal from Zay Washington.
Really excited to see how this goes. This would be monumental for Zay. Cover.
Near fall.
God.
450 splash from Zay Washington. Looks like that's what he's going for, and Mike Anthony wisely rolls out of the way. But let me talk about the elephant in the room. K-toomer is also in the Cobra Cup tournament. Nice roll through. He's got that choke once again. K-toomer is also in this thing. One's got to think that Mike Anthony might have his mind on the big man.
You can see Zay Washington on your screen is fading.
Fading fast, too. Referee William Gibson checks, and he's calling for the bell. Zay Washington is out, and we've got a winner.
Here is your winner by referee stoppage and advancing in the Cobra Cup tournament, the Genetic Nightmare, Mike Anthony.
Mike Anthony with the victory.
The following contest is our opening bout and is the semi-final match in the Cobra Cup tournament. Introducing first from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Genetic Nightmare, Mike Anthony.
Former Cobra Cup winner himself, Mike Anthony, cashed in King Cobra's Cup in the Murder Hawk Monster Lance Archer versus Gun Show match. Mike Anthony left the Wrestle Center with the Memphis Heritage title. Can history repeat itself? Can Mike Anthony win his second Cobra Cup? Well, he'll have to go through all the way Ray in today's semifinals matchup to do so, and that match is coming up right now.
And introducing next, opponent all the way, Ray Collins.
Fans all the way, Ray is headed to the ring for semifinals action in the Cobra Cup. Don't you dare go away. That match happens when we return.
What's poppin'? It's the Bougettoist baddie, HollyHOOD Haley J. Welcome to the Wrestle Center.
Okay, we may have gone a little BBQ crazy at Sonic, but when you've stacked smoked pulled pork and tangy cherrywood smoke sauce on a cheeseburger, sandwich, and tachos, you'd be crazy not to go crazy. Pulled pork barbecue, now at Sonic.
This Saturday, Memphis Wrestling returns to Strayhorn, Mississippi for another huge fundraiser benefiting the Strayhorn Band, featuring The Gun Show, K-Toomer, Twins of Salem, and more. Get your tickets in advance and save $2 at memphiswrestling.tv.
We aren't just here to see patients. We're here to help people walk out our doors, whether it's life-saving trauma care, advancing oncology treatment, or helping patients reclaim their independence. We're always here for you. Regional One Health, specializing in tomorrows.
The Memphis Wrestling Fan of the Week is sponsored by Orion Federal Credit Union. Check out all the ways that Orion is redefining banking at orionfcu.com.
Bell rings and we are underway. Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling semifinals action and Cobra Cup tournament. Look at Ray Collins here starting off hot.
Hey, he needs to.
Oh my goodness. Big plancha over the top to the floor, and down goes Mike Anthony.
He needs to stay on it, stay away from the fans at this moment. Yes, it's great to have their support, but Mike Anthony is one. You have to stay on him. Do not give him the opportunity to catch his breath, because if you do, you're going to make the mistake of a lifetime.
What a heck of a year 2023 was for Ray Collins. He tagged up with JTG. DePope also stood side by side with handsome Jimmy Valiant. Also tag teamed with Cash Flow, with the Hollywood click in his rearview mirror as the petition continues. Ray Collins has a huge opportunity to represent the Wrestle Center and Memphis Wrestling on SuperBout III in the Cobra Cup Finals. For more information on training here at Memphis Wrestling, go to WrestleCenter901.com. And Mike Anthony is on Dizzy Street.
I gotta say, he made a mistake there. As you can see, Mike Anthony, oh, there's that same chokehold we saw that advanced him in the tournament.
Hey, put Washington out with it. Big side effect move. Near fall for All the Way Ray. Put that hammer down, Terrence. Don't ring the bell yet.
Even Mike was in shock. Did you see that look on his face?
Mike might have other things on his mind. He might have a 387-pound master of Fat Jitsu on his mind, who's put everybody on notice, saying he's knocking everybody out. I think he knocked both nipples off there, Terrence.
God in heaven.
Big chops from the Genetic Nightmare. Looks like
Anthony
might be going for the Genetic Dream, and he was.
Oh, nice kick.
Enziguri from All the Way Ray going for a sliced bread. Can he hit it?
And he does! In stereo.
Big move from Ray Collins, hooking him again.
He's going to need to do it again to sink this in. Oh, God!
Hit it again. 2 times. And wait, hold on.
Oh, come on. We can see it, and now you can see it. We saw it here at the desk.
What are these guys doing out here? Big shot from Ray Collins. Knocks Secret Service off the apron. Ray Collins is distracted, and you see. Wait a second. Oh, no.
Wait a minute. There's that chokehold.
He's got him wrapped up like an anaconda here. Mike Anthony could possibly choke All the Way Ray out here. That's a perfectly legal maneuver. You see the left arm and shoulder trapped. Now Mike has extra leverage, locking his hands. And that's it. Courtesy of the Hollywood Click, Mike Anthony moves on.
Here is your winner and advancing in the Cobra Cup tournament due to referee stoppage, the Genetic Nightmare, Mike Anthony.
Mike Anthony with a big victory, courtesy of the Hollywood Click, and I know there's no allegiance or alliance here, but Mike Anthony moves on to the finals at SuperBout III. Let's take a look back at the action on instant replay, brought to you by Kapow Comics in Sherwood, Arkansas, 501-834-5769, and you see Mike Anthony, the self-made savage, the Genetic Nightmare, is headed to the finals once again in the Cobra Cup tournament. Incredible. A collision course. I'm sorry, Terrence.
Mike Anthony, he is proving yet again why he is the Genetic Nightmare. He's advancing. Does this mean we could see history repeating itself? Could he cash in the Cobra Cup tournament trophy if he wins and take back what is his?
And Michael, Teddy Long, and King Cobra have been making matches, and we did hear from them a little bit earlier regarding the challenge at SuperBout III. Take a look.
Man, can you believe the audacity of that chump to try to throw out his own stipulation? I tell you what if we had the very first ever play by the rules match?
I like that idea.
I thought you would.
That would put him up the shut up.
That's right. Let's make it official.
Yes, we will. And I don't think he can go 1 minute in the ring without breaking the match. In fact, when he step in the ring, he's breaking the rules. So we're gonna do it like that. It's gonna be go by the rule, play by the rule match.
Oh, it's official then. I like that.
Let me sign it.
Here, you can use my pad.
Welcome back to ringside. It's been one hell of a day already. We were interrupted earlier by HollyHOOD Haley J from OVW, and I do want to tell you that it is official. It is now a 5-star, 5-way in today's main event. The winner advances on to become #1 contender at SuperBout III for the Memphis Wrestling Women's Championship. And we heard from Michael did you hear this stipulation for Simon?
I did, and I'm sorry. I was trying to wipe away one of those eyelashes from HollyHOOD. I think one of them flew back here. But yeah, I heard the stipulation, and I'll be honest with you. I don't know if Simon is gonna honor that.
A play-by-the-rules match. Simon has to win fair and square in order to be reinstated into Memphis Wrestling, and I don't think I've ever seen Simon in a match where he didn't break the rules. But if you missed it earlier, folks, HollyHOOD Haley J interrupted at the top of the program and inserted herself in today's huge main event. Check this out.
We want to know, where's Mackenzie Morgan?
Out here looking for the Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion, and unfortunately she's not here this week after the attack that transpired last week.
No, that's not what I want to hear, Mr. Star.
There is a fatal four-way for the #1 contendership for the Memphis Wrestling Women's title. The winner advances to SuperBout III to go one-on-one with MKZ. I'm sorry, Haley.
You know what? I did not come here all the way from Kentucky. Hey, you watch your mouth. I'm trying to talk. The camera's on me. I didn't come here from Kentucky for no reason. I'm the Bouchetta Wispatty. I'm from the streets. I get what I want. Put me in it. It's now a fatal five-way.
Ladies and gentlemen, HollyHOOD Haley J is wanting a 5-star five-way for the #1 contendership to the Memphis Wrestling Women's title.
Here where the bosses be. Pockets on thick cause I eat my greens. Way too hot, 3,000 degrees. No pictures please, cameras flashing, I'm VIP, I'm a big deal. My life a movie, I'm the one they wanna be still. And I'm a queen, yeah. Keep it real, yeah. I keep my circle.
Memphis Wrestling is on fire. Join us this weekend, starting this Saturday, February 24th, when Memphis Wrestling returns to Strayhorn, Mississippi for another huge fundraiser benefiting the Strayhorn Band, featuring The Gun Show, K-Toomer, MKZ, DDT, Twins of Salem, and more. Get your tickets in advance and save $2. Sunday, March 3rd is our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's. Watch AEW Revolution with us. It's free. Plus, you'll get a free power card. That's Dave & Buster's in Memphis. Sunday, March 10th, the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer, returns to Memphis Wrestling. Sunday, March 24th, Hammerstone is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Sunday, April 21st, Buff Daddy returns to Memphis Wrestling. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv.
We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard.
First and foremost, Flex, welcome back to Memphis Wrestling.
And you know, I ain't gonna say it yet, but I need to find out who hit me with that truck, dog. You know,
They're here. Tim and Flex are here. And I don't know what the...
Hey, you better turn around and look here, boy. Take the helmet off right now.
Challenge is laid down. Wait a second. There's a second guy with a lead pipe. Oh my goodness, ladies. I want to know what the heck is going on, and all the fans do too.
now we've got the past coming back trying to harm us and trying to steal our spotlight. But no, sir, that's not gonna happen. Now if we have to kick Too Cool, when we have to kick Too Cool's son, Lance, his mama, his grandmama, anybody, even if we have to dig up and bring in Scotty Too Hotty, then we will do that. We will take over by any means necessary.
Look at this. Gio and Draco are staggering here, asking the referee what the heck is going on.
Wait! It is!
Oh my goodness, I thought so. I knew I wasn't crazy.
Hell has no
whatever it takes to make it to the top, no matter who they bring in. Whether if it's Too Cool, whether if it's Gaston and Prince, even if they want to bring back the old tag team champs. We'll kick enough you know what and do what we have to do so we can make it.
Because you know what?
Yeah.
We've proven time after time.
Time and time again.
That we're the best, past and present.
Gio and Draco. You know what's funny is all I hear is kind of like Charlie Brown's teacher when they're talking. Wah, 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 wah. And all I hear every time they talk is talking about how old we are and how long we've been around and how much we did, and they want us to leave. They want us to run. Well, we didn't run from the Rock and Roll Express. We didn't run from the Moondogs. We didn't run from the Midnight Express. We're sure not. And you know what? We have been around a long time, and we have done things a long time. And we were probably in your hometown back before you were born, so maybe, Gio and Draco, you need to ask yourself, who's your daddy?
And your lifetime dreams, we already done it, and we done it wrong. And that's the business, dog.
The following contest is a grudge match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, it is the team of Gio Savage and Draco, the Last Savages.
We heard from them a couple of weeks back. They are no longer allowed to have a live mic here at the desk. That man in particular, Draco, and we heard from Too Cool 2 a moment ago, and you know they would love to bust out a hip-hop drop right here today.
And introducing next, their opponent, it is the team of Flex and Tim Grind. Too Cool 2.
Too Cool 2, those are my boys. You saw it a moment ago. Somebody tried to run over Flex in a truck. Then we had one hell of a fight at the Grind City Rumble. You can go back and check that out in the archives, absolutely free and in full. YouTube.com/@Memphis Wrestling. And now here we are. A grudge match.
Oh, wait a minute.
In the tag team division. And I'll tell you what, you better not put your hands on referee William Gibson.
Yeah, he is no rookie, that's for sure.
One way to get suspended and possibly fined. These guys are lucky to have jobs after what they tried to do to Flex several months back here on Memphis Wrestling. And that's the business, dog.
I gotta say, still recovering from that desk interview from Draco and the shock of what was said, and then of course not just that, but even predating that with the actions of Gio and Draco trying to run over Flex with a truck in the parking lot, and then the underhanded attacks that they conducted in disguise.
Look at that, Flex just toying with Gio. Tim and Flex are long-time professional wrestlers here in Memphis Wrestling. Lots and lots of experience that supersedes both Gio and Draco, and they think it doesn't matter. Here we go, big double hip toss, Too Cool 2 style. Hip hop drop from Tim Grind. Long story from Tim Grind, making his return to Memphis Wrestling alongside his son, Lance.
Well, speaking of which, you want to talk about just because they've got a little age doesn't mean anything.
Absolutely
We know
not.
growing up that our dads always had a little bit more strength than we did, and we could never figure out why. It's because of that age and experience. And Tim Grind and Flex, they've got the age and they've got the experience to back it up.
Looked like a hand right to the face, possibly the eyes. Referee William Gibson knows this is a grudge match.
Ooh! Into the lights.
Holy cow. Tim Grind sends Draco flying through the air. I'm actually surprised this match has stayed inside the ring for as long as it has, but these two men know that the only way to win is a 1-2-3 in the center of the ring. Big shot from Draco. Tim Grind in the wrong neighborhood at this point.
Yep, in that wrong corner. Draco making the tag to Gio.
Tag team maneuver coming up. Ducked by Tim.
Oh!
Boot for one, clothesline for the other. Tim Grind is on fire. Too Cool 2, looking better than ever.
Gonna go in the corner. Tim Grind.
Capacity crowd here at the Wrestle Center. We look forward to seeing a capacity crowd tonight in Strayhorn, Mississippi, benefiting the Strayhorn Band and Throat. First, right across the top rope.
Tim Grind thought oh, look at the shoulder shuffle, mocking.
And I used to have a good time doing that.
Oh, we know.
If you don't believe me, just ask my Maria. Well, that's not what I meant, Terrence. That's not what I meant.
Well, I'm just saying, like, she tried to tell you several times, you can't move with that jacket being as tight as it is.
Back to the action in the ring. It looks like Gio is trying to lure Flex in. It's working to a degree because now
Wait a minute,
they're in without a tag.
Yeah, referee Will Gibson in the background, you can see trying to get Flex back in his corner.
I don't think I've ever seen a dropkick suplex combo, but Gio and Draco just pulled it off.
I mean, give credit where credit is due. Gio and Draco work well as a tag team. We may not like the actions they've taken or the decisions they've made, but they are performing rather well as a tag team.
Big scoop slam. And what is Draco doing here?
Really?
Well, this looks familiar.
Yeah, definitely throwing shades back to classic Memphis Wrestling. And it's the Stars who paved the way.
Nobody home. Tim Grind able to move out of the way, but here comes Gio. Nobody home for that. Big clothesline over the top rope.
Here we go, exchanging. I was going to say exchanging rights, but Tim Grind just sending them one right after the other. There's the reversal.
It's turned into a fist fight here. Big DDT. Down goes Gio Savage.
Here we go, cover. Could this be it?
Is that it? Did he pin him?
He did, and wait a minute. Oh,
wait,
come on.
There's a steel chair in the ring. Draco is upset with himself.
I got to say, and look at this, the behind attack with that steel chair, and now Gio going after Flex.
Fans, the attack ensues. You've got to be kidding me. Steel chair right to the gut of Flex. We're up against the clock, fans. We'll stay with it as long as we can. Turn around.
Oh, God in
Grind absolutely levels Draco. Commercial break, fans. Here comes the referees getting some help to restore order. Don't you dare go away.
Okay, we may have gone a little BBQ crazy at Sonic, but when you've stacked smoked pulled pork and tangy cherrywood smoke sauce on a cheeseburger, sandwich, and tacos, you'd be crazy not to go crazy. Pulled pork barbecue, now at Sonic.
The Memphis Wrestling Fan of the Week is sponsored by Orion Federal Credit Union. Check out all the ways that Orion is redefining banking at orionfcu.com.
We aren't just here to see patients. We're here to help people walk out our doors, whether it's life-saving trauma care, advancing oncology treatment, or helping patients reclaim their independence. We're always here for you. Regional One Health, specializing in tomorrows.
Comics, Kapow Comics! It's the place for comic books, retro games, classic memorabilia, and more. Kapow Comics, 501-834-5769.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. What a crazy scene before we went to break.
And even during the commercial break, an exchange of rights and lefts and, of course, chair shots. I'm surprised we even got order restored before we came back to break.
But fans, we're on the road to SuperBout III. It all starts next week, and we've got some awesome matches scheduled. We just saw a hell of a fight before the commercial break, so it is official. A Shelby County street fight. Too Cool 2 versus Gio and Draco. Plus, the Cobra Cup Finals will take place. We know Mike Anthony's in the finals, but will he go toe-to-toe with the master of Fat Jitsu, k-toomer, or will it be Colton Cage? Also, we know that there's a #1 contendership match right here today, a 5-star 5-way. Who's going to face Mackenzie Morgan for the Memphis Wrestling Women's Championship at SuperBout III? And also, it has been made official that Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock, along with Van Vicious, will go head up against All the Way Ray. And I'm glad Jimmy Blaylock is on his way out here because I can't wait to tell him to his face.
Dude, take a Twinkie or a cookie with you, Dustin.
I never thought that I would be so happy to to see Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock out here, especially what happened earlier today when you cost All the Way Ray potentially the Cobra Cup, and now it's been made official. Van Vicious going one-on-one with All the Way Ray at SuperBout III, Jimmy.
You know what? It's nothing but a conspiracy to bring down the Hollywood clique. Yes, it is. Let me tell you something. This man right here, he should have been in the Cobra Cup.
Now hold on 1 second. You let me tell you, because there's a stipulation. Because all of these fans and all the boys and girls in the back have signed a petition to ban Jimmy Blaylock from Memphis Wrestling. So, you said you have a contract? Well, your contract expires just after SuperBout. And if Van Vicious loses to All the Way Ray, Jimmy Blaylock, contract will not be renewed.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I am sick and tired of you. I'm sick and tired of everybody. Let me tell you, the only way you can make it in this company, let me show you. The only way you can make it in this company is this right here. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here, kissy, kissy, kissy. Kissy, kissy, kissy. That's the only way you can make it in this company. I'm tired of you, Dustin. I hate your stinking.
Calm down, Jimmy. I'm not only the best looking, the best tan, the best teeth and hair, I'm the best wrestler in Memphis.
Well, he's about to have to prove it, because you're in singles action coming up next. Bell rings and we are underway, and I can't tell you how happy I was to finally tell Jimmy Blaylock that King Cobra Michael and I'm sure Teddy Long have put this match together with the stipulation. Fans, if you missed it a moment ago, and you know Van is not too happy about this, Van Vicious versus All the Way Ray. Ooh. If Van loses, Jimmy Blaylock's contract will not be renewed and he will be out of Memphis Wrestling forever.
Hey, I'll say this. I'm not a big fan of Reverend Ash Taylor, but maybe I can put a few dollars in his offering plate to say some prayers if that comes to fruition. Nothing. Oh, here we go. Splash in the corner. Jay Smooth in control. Nice snapmare takedown. Jay Smooth been on a nice little rebound here since his return to Memphis Wrestling after sustaining an injury almost a year ago.
What he calls the smooth walk right here, walking all over Van Vicious. And before I got to it, we do have a huge main event that was made official. The Gun Show will defend the Memphis Heritage Championship against the Monster Cruel along with Brooklyn. And I know that Cruel has the title, but Gun Show is the champ. That match will happen if Gun Show is able to compete. Match in the ring is going on. Jay Smooth not looking too bad.
Jimmy's having a coronary, probably from all the sugar.
Look at this. Now Jay Smooth's got Jimmy's cane. He needs to fight Van Vicious instead of Jimmy Blaylock.
Well, it's kind of not fair when he's proven to be a distraction out here, but I get what you're saying. He needs to focus on Van and not Jimmy, but it's hard.
Look at Van Vicious moving in there.
Oh,
big drop kick. Plants Jay Smooth flat on his back. Van Vicious looks good in there. Now, he had one heck of a 2023 as well.
And believe it or not, for those of you who don't know, Van Vicious is one of our originals.
Big stomp!
Wow!
Did you see Jay Smooth's head bounce off the mat? He's not done yet either, folks.
Jay Smooth.
Smooth looks out.
Yeah, he is not aware of his surroundings at
Camel
all.
clutch from Van Vicious, and he's really wrenching that thing back. How much can Smooth take? And that's it. Jay Smooth taps out.
Here is your winner by submission, Van Vicious.
Van Vicious with the victory in dominant fashion here. There's a whole lot going on at SuperBout III, and if you don't believe me, just check this out.
A big show this evening. Yes, we do. Absolutely. Excuse me. Are you Barnabas from Memphis Wrestling?
What's it to ya?
I'm a huge fan.
Oh, well, yes I am.
Is there any way I can get an autograph picture?
Matter of fact, yes you can. one born every minute. Only cost $150, please. $150? That ain't the kind of money you're trying to steal from the circuit. Money! Money! Ah! And, take that ring. Fine. She doesn't like you anyway. Put it in their hand. Oh, and take that air freshener too. Smells good. Ah, nice doing business with you, buddy.
This Saturday, Memphis Wrestling returns to Strayhorn, Mississippi for another huge fundraiser benefiting the Strayhorn Band, featuring The Gun Show, K-Toomer, Twins of Salem, and more. Get your tickets in advance and save $2 at memphiswrestling.tv. Sunday, March 10th, the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer, returns to Memphis Wrestling, and everybody dies. Get your tickets right now at memphiswrestling.tv.
Join me, BT, every Saturday after Memphis Wrestling for Rolling Into Mempho podcast. We cover the hits, the misses, the MVP, and more. That's every Saturday after Memphis Wrestling on YouTube.
Our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's is AEW Revolution. Join us Sunday, March 3rd. It's free to watch. Plus, you'll get a free power card. That's Dave & Buster's in Memphis.
So today is the day where I punch my ticket into the finals of the Cobra Cup. I go through one person, one more person. I take this knee, I drive it through their forehead, and I knock them out. And I earn my spot into the finals of the Cobra Cup. And it looks like Mike Anthony has already earned his spot. And it's crazy because I should be bothered, but I'm actually ecstatic about it because I get to put him down one more time with the same method. I knock him out, I earn that Cobra Cup, and then I move on to the Memphis Heritage Championship. Sure enough.
The following contest is a semifinals match with the Cobra Cup tournament.
Hey,
introducing
you
first,
won last week.
He is the walking red flag, Casanova Colton Cage.
Casanova Colton Cage stole a victory in last week's main event over Big Swole, had a big fistful of chain, knocked Big Swole for a loop, picked up the victory, and he advanced to the semifinals, but you know what that means.
And introducing next, his opponent from Little Rock, Arkansas, weighing in at 387 pounds, the master of Jiu-Jitsu, K-Toomer.
K-Toomer said several weeks back, after milestone 150, that everybody's getting knocked out, and he wasn't lying. He's knocked every single opponent out on his way to this semifinals match against Colton Cage, and I think right about now, Colton Cage is having second thoughts.
Is he the meanest?
Sure enough.
Is he the toughest?
Sure enough.
Is he the baddest mofo low down on this town?
We're about to find out. Sure enough. Colton Cage is not happy, but the bell rings, and we are underway, and you can see that the big man, K-Toomer, is like a machine, knocking men out left and right, tearing a path all the way to perhaps the finals at SuperBout III.
Oh,
big
God.
suplex. I guess that's a suplex. You just pick a man up and toss him. It could be a suplex.
Colton Cage, I don't know if that's pain or a tantrum or both.
Big boot from Colton Cage, but still had the wherewithal to put that up in the air. Toomer running right into it like a bull seeing red.
Yeah, shoe leather doesn't taste good, I'm sure.
I would say that K-Toomer's in trouble, but look, he just shoves Colton right back.
The thing about Colton Cage is he's got to remember he's going to do what it takes to try to win here, whether
Oh
it's fair
my
or
gosh.
not.
Big fat jitsu cutter out of nowhere, and down goes Colton Cage. I've never seen k-toomer quite like this.
And look at k-toomer's face. If you saw on that screen just a moment ago, he's not all there, Colton Cage, but k-toomer staring him down like a predator, watching his prey.
Caught him twice, caught the arm, now the leg. Oh, big swift kick right to the face, dropping Colton Cage down to his knees, and you know that Mike Anthony is somewhere watching, and there is the biggest shining wizard in Memphis Wrestling.
Wait a minute.
Wait just a second.
Wait a minute.
K-Toomer says check on him. He's out cold. Toomer could have pinned him anyway. We've got a winner, semifinals.
Here is your winner and advancing in the Cobra Cup tournament, the master of Bujitsu, k-toomer.
Toomer with a big victory. Let's take a look back at the action on. No, let's don't. Let's don't. Let's stay right here.
I hear it.
That's the music of Mike Anthony.
What in the world? Are we gonna have to wait?
We might get our finals match right here, right now.
And Toomer sees him. Toomer sees Mike Anthony.
Wait a second. Here comes security, head by Big Dan.
Referees, security. Oh, wait a minute. Don't put your hands on Mike.
I wouldn't do that. Mike
Don't
is
do
seething.
it. Don't put your hands on Mike.
He wants to get in that ring right now. SuperBout III.
Oh, Toomer's
Cobra
out.
Cup
Toomer's
Finals.
out.
Who is going to go home with the Cobra Cup between Mike and k-toomer?
Toomer is out of the ring, Dustin, and you can see security is trying to keep him in the ring, and finally coercing him back inside the ring. Mike Anthony is chopping at the bit. He wants it now.
Come get it. I don't think Mike Anthony wants any part of it right now, but at SuperBout III, it's Mike Anthony, k-toomer, Cobra Cup Finals. Who's it gonna be? Stay with us. Ladies and gentlemen, k-toomer is moving on.
Motivated by greatness. See, I was
Yo, what's up?
I get it in and I train to win to spark my elevation.
Hey, you're not gonna believe this. We have a Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Championship rematch. SuperBout III. Y'all talk to him. King Cobra loved the idea. Michael loved the idea. Even Teddy Long loved the idea. So, are you ready? Alright, then let's get it.
Well, it's always good to come back to Memphis with my good friend Dustin Starr, and I think he's doing a hell of a job here with this promotion, Championship Wrestling from Memphis. He's done an outstanding job, and man, it's always a pleasure to come back and work for him, and it's also a pleasure to come back and see all the fans of Memphis. I had a talk earlier with King Cobra, and I think his idea of, he wants to wrestle. I understand that part of it too, but you can't wrestle and be an authority figure at the same time. So maybe me and him will talk, and I'll kind of explain that to him and let him know exactly, what his role is.
Maybe some cooler heads will prevail.
Exactly.
Memphis Wrestling is on fire. Join us this weekend, starting this Saturday, February 24th, when Memphis Wrestling returns to Strayhorn, Mississippi for another huge fundraiser benefiting the Strayhorn Band, featuring The Gun Show, k-toomer, MKZ, DDT, Twins of Salem, and more. Get your tickets in advance and save $2. Sunday, March 3rd is our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's. Watch AEW Revolution with us. It's free. Plus, you'll get a free power card. That's Dave & Buster's in Memphis. Sunday, March 10th, the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer, returns to Memphis Wrestling. Sunday, March 24th, Hammerstone is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Sunday, April 21st, Buff Daddy returns to Memphis Wrestling. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv. Comics, Kapow Comics! It's the place for comic books, retro games, classic memorabilia, and more. Kapow Comics, 501-834-5769. This Saturday, Memphis Wrestling returns to Strayhorn, Mississippi for another huge fundraiser benefiting the Strayhorn Band, featuring The Gun Show, K-Toomer, Twins of Salem, and more. Get your tickets in advance and save $2 at memphiswrestling.tv.
No, that's not what I want to hear, Mr. Star. I want to hear she's wrestling me tonight because I'm going to be the new champion.
Actually, there is a fatal four-way for the #1 contendership for the Memphis Wrestling women's title. The winner advances to SuperBout III to go one-on-one with MKZ. I'm sorry, Haley.
You know what? I did not come here all the way from Kentucky. Hey, you watch your mouth. I'm trying to talk. The camera's on me. I didn't come here from Kentucky for no reason. You put me in that four-way tonight so I can become #1 contender.
Now that's not up to me. That's going to be up to Michael and King Cobra and maybe a little bit of Teddy Long.
It's up to me. I'm the Bouchetta with Patty. I'm from the streets. I get what I want. Put me in it. It's now a fatal five-way.
Ladies and gentlemen, HollyHOOD Haley J is wanting a 5-star five-way for the #1 contendership to the Memphis Wrestling women's title. What do you guys think? Sounds like the fans are in.
I'm gonna beat up Mackenzie. I am. Ooh, she's a fan favorite. Who's next in line? Cause I'm gonna get them next in this five-way, honey.
Ladies and gentlemen, HollyHOOD Haley J is here in Memphis Wrestling, and she's calling out the women's division.
The following contest is our main event, scheduled with television time remaining, and it is a 5-star five-way for the #1 contendership of the Memphis Wrestling Women's Championship. Introducing first, she is the goddess of the night, Queen Nyx.
Nyx would love nothing more than to punch her tickets ahead to SuperBout for a shot at the women's title.
And introducing the next competitor, Nixie XS.
Nixie XS, another one of our Memphis Wrestling superstars that had a fantastic 2023 and looking forward to SuperBout III. Potentially could get her opportunity at the Memphis Wrestling Women's Championship.
And introducing next, DDT, Diana Taylor.
DDT made her return to the ring just a couple of weeks back here on Memphis Wrestling, and you know she wants to get her hands on Nyx.
And introducing next, it's HollyHOOD Haley J.
HollyHOOD Haley J, you saw a moment ago, interrupted the program to insert herself in this match after calling out MKZ. HollyHOOD Haley J inserted herself into this match. Can she pull off the unthinkable?
She needs to pull off those lashes and nails. And introducing the final entrant, final competitor, the Golden One, Cassandra Golden!
Cassandra Golden would love nothing more than to have the Memphis Wrestling Women's Championship back around her waist. And here we go, 5-star five-way, and look who's taking center stage. It's HollyHOOD Haley J, who put all the women's division on notice.
Well, what a surprise to see Cassandra Golden back here in Memphis Wrestling and vying for the #1 contendership.
Bell rings.
You have
underway, and look at this, Terrence.
HollyHOOD getting tossed out with the trash. Oh man.
DDT pulled out to the floor. This thing is getting pretty rough pretty quick.
You have 3 former women's champions in this match.
Double
DDT,
clothesline from Cassandra.
Cassandra Golden and Nyx.
There's fighting all over the place. Haley J is all over DDT on the floor.
Uh-oh.
She is from the streets.
Well, DDT is dangerous if you remember, and then so is Cassandra Golden. That's why they're double teaming on her in that corner.
2-on-1 against Cassandra Golden. who I would say could be a favorite for this contest, but it's really anybody's game when it's 5 competitors. The first pinfall or submission is going to be the victor. So it's sudden victory here in the 5-star 5-way. Cassandra Golden back in control.
Still on the outside, DDT and HollyHOOD Haley J continuing to, oh, was that a slap?
HollyHOOD is mean as hell, I'll tell you that.
And she's driving those right
Meanwhile,
arms, but looky there, Cassandra
nice
Golden.
combo inside the ring. Sorry, Terrence, it's all over the place.
I feel like we're at the Grind City Rumble all over again.
Well, previously we had a 5-star 5-way for the tags for the Memphis Heritage Championship. Now for the Women's Championship, HollyHOOD Haley J inserted herself in this from OVW Wrestlers on Netflix. Big kick from HollyHOOD Haley J, and she loves herself some herself.
And I gotta say, even though she's not a former Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion, as you pointed out earlier in the broadcast,
big spine buster from Cassandra, and
here
this could do it.
No.
Oh, here we go. The golden rings applied to HollyHOOD.
That's
Will
how you do
HollyHOOD tap out here at Memphis Wrestling? Will Cassandra Golden head to SuperBout?
Oh, wow.
Nixie just saved the day, but DDT and Nix are fighting like hell on the floor.
Well, those two have had a lot of pent-up heat for the last few months, it seems like, and Cassandra Golden.
I think they fought to the back, and now Cassandra's in control.
Right. Nixie XS, who's actually in a pretty good spot here in this match to be a contender.
Well, she was until that suplex. Cassandra Golden absolutely plants her.
I'm a day late and a dollar short, Dustin.
That's always.
Gotta love taxes. Right arm there from Nixie XS, who's regained control against Cassandra Golden.
Irish whip is reversed. Takes her right down. Here comes some golden rings once again. Can she beat Nixie and head to SuperBout to face her friend, Mackenzie Morgan, for the Memphis Wrestling Women's Championship? And she does! Cassandra's victorious!
Here's the winner and new #1 contender for the Memphis Wrestling Women's Championship, Cassandra Golden!
Cassandra Golden has just won the #1 contendership to the Memphis Wrestling Women's title. She's headed to SuperBout III to go one-on-one with her best friend, Mackenzie Morgan.
But you know what? At least it's going to be a fight worth watching, a fight that's going to be honorable between these two women in Memphis Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, SuperBout III starts next week. It's a 3-week blockbuster anniversary spectacular. SuperBout III, and the card is absolutely loaded. Cassandra Golden will officially go one-on-one with Mackenzie Morgan for the women's title. Folks, I am Dustin Starr, he's Terrence Ward, and that is the new #1 contender, Cassandra Golden, saying so long, everybody.